Hey guys, welcome to the channel Franco with Trading Futures Live. In this video, we'll review my trades from today. Let's go to the H1. Here are my trades from today. Is marking of a red day, but actually is a break-even day. Is having is putting a red dot because on my losing, my R was a little bit bigger, not by much, like $20. So it's marking up as a negative, right? So my first trade was a losing trade, was a tradable reaction. I had this area, right, when I should have taken this one, but I had such a negative numbers on the tick and the ADD chart, like figure all this, right? That I was feeling a little bit of FOMO, so I jumped right into the trade. I didn't jump right in. I waited for the confirmation, right? But when I waited for the confirmation, I realized that the tick chart was making a new high slightly here. So I marked it up like the trend was not in my favor, so I made a mistake. I recorded a loser. That's -1, right? Also, this is one of the reasons why my loser is larger than my winner is because the slippage here, you see where my stop was, they filled me out right here. It was like a couple points. When there's such a volatility like today, you can have a slippage, right? All right, so let's go to the second trade. My second trade was a break-even trade. I had this area. I enter up here. I waited for this candle to close here, and then I put my limit order. The internals were pretty much aligned, right? Here when it came into the zone, it created a lower high, not creating a really a lower low per se, but it was creating a lower high, so I decided to take the trade. Here on the ADQD, for those who have been following my trading, instead of this thing just going down nonstop, I rather having this sort of pullback so I can trade the pullback. It's safer, right? But this is still within my plan. So I did not break any rule like the previous trade where I make a mistake, right? Now, by this time, like 10:42, this thing was dropping around 3.5 or 3.6%, I don't remember. And I was very, very aggressive. This is barely 1-to-1, right? This is barely 1-to-1. I probably is less than 1-to-1, but I decided to move the stop because I do see how the market, when they're dropping, the spikes, the short covering can squeeze you to the upside, right? So I was not very confident in this trade, so I said to myself, all right, if this thing moves close to 1-to-1, you're gonna have to put your stop, being very aggressive, protecting your account, right? Now what happened is that I got stop out break even, right? So I got break even, and then I immediately, I didn't take it immediately, but I did take it right after it went inside the zone, right? So it stopped me out here. It went up, right? When it was retracing back down, I took it, and here you can see how the tick chart was still in my favor. Nothing changed. I said, all right, if this thing is gonna go, I'm not gonna risk the whole. I mean, on the first trade, I said, all right, I'm gonna protect my account, right? If this thing does not blow the zone, then I will retake the trade. So I retook it, right? And it moved so close to 3 to 1 here, and then this is where I can assess how my mental state is not at peak, is not 100% aligned with what I should be doing during the trading session, because the market was moving and I had an opportunity. Um, During the live stream, I did miss like couple of entries. Then I took a loser, right? Where I didn't, like, if you guys see on my first trade, I did have this zone marked off. Here I had it right here, right? But I didn't take it for, I don't even know the reason, probably fear or insecurity, whatever. The volatility was so high at 945, so I wasn't executing properly, right? So I am sort of like, all right, I do understand what I am not in my best state. So I said, all right, this thing moves so close to 3 to 1. If it gets back to 1 to 1, I'm gonna have to grab the money because I don't want to get another break even. Like 2 break evens is not very good for me. So at the end, it came back, stopped me out, and it went straight to my target. So the lesson here is, just stick to your plan. But you know what? I do accept that I can make mistakes, and that's part of my job, trying to figure out how not to make so many mistakes so I can be more profitable, right? But my month still in good shape. Um, I did not feel very good because I missed the move from today, and it was quite of a move. But I think we still have a lot of opportunities ahead in the week. We have tomorrow news. We have Wednesday federal funds, federal funds, Fed rate. So we still have a lot of opportunities ahead in the week. So with that, I'm gonna pass it to George, who's gonna review his trade from today, and see you all guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is George from Trading Futures Live. This is the daily recap for June 13th, Monday, June 13th, 2022. I had a pretty good trading day. I made about 2.3R, $925, as you can see down here. So we started off Monday gapping down in the overnight session, and then it moved further down. And then here, starting at around 4 a.m., it went sideways. So you can see I have my zone drawn out, the overnight low, and then the top of the zone from the sideways chop since 4 in the morning. And those were my two levels. If you come here to my 2-minute chart, you'll see I have the two levels marked out here. We opened the market here at 9:30 a.m. Shot straight up. I had a few if-then statements. If it broke down and retested, I would want to be short. If it broke out to the long side of this chop since 4 in the morning and retested, I'd like to be long. And if it tested up here and showed some weakness and came back down, I would try and get short in here. It did this scenario, but it didn't give me any price action to be able to get in here. I had to wait, and then finally I was waiting for it to close below the overnight low, and it did. Shot right back up. Again, didn't give me any price action to get in. If I would have gotten a candle like this, candle with that huge selling tail there, I likely would have gotten a better entry up here, but I didn't get in until down here at 37.9250 when it broke finally down below there. I was able to get in. I hit T1, T2, and did eventually hit T3 before it went straight up a few minutes after that and took out my final contract. I did make money on this final contract. My entry was up here. So I did make $925, 2.3R. It's a good trading day, a good start to the week. With that one trade, I made back all of my losses from last week. I was down 2R last week, $800, and I made it back in this one trade. Still down on the month. I'm down about a quarter of an R, a little over, like I'm down about $150 on the month still. But again, that's like half an R. I can make that up in just one trade. So just looking forward to the rest of the week to keep the momentum going on the good trading and see if I can make it a profitable month, which it is not thus far. But again, I was only down 4.5 R on the month after 2 weeks. So certainly nothing I couldn't come back from quite quickly. And so that's my trade today. That's the trade of the day. That was my one trade, the only trade I'm going to take. The market has since recovered completely all the way back to the open before finally coming back down, but it retraced the entire move since the open and is now working its way back down. But that's it for me. No more trades for me. I will catch you guys back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. We're going to start trying to begin the live session a little bit earlier from now on. So catch you guys tomorrow. Good trading. Have a good trading day.